Today I'm building a Bloxburg kitchen in a 3x3 grid, a 5x5 grid and a 10x10 grid. And to make this even more of a challenge, each room gets a budget. 3x3 has 10,000, 5x5 has 20,000 and 10x10 has 75,000. If you didn't know, this is a series I have on my channel where I build a room in 3 different grid sizes. Also, if I sound like literal Voldemort, it's because I'm sick at the moment. I have tonsillitis. But with that said, let the challenge commence. Alrighty, feels so good to be back doing this challenge, guys. It is so much fun. I have this as a little inspo pic. So technically, we're only going to have one counter and one sink, and then in the middle is where the oven goes. Now, the thing is, we've got to consider our budget. We only have 8,000, but this oven is so much nicer. Shall we just do it? Shall we just be crazy? Let's just be crazy, guys. Probably going to regret that, but for now, live wild and free. Before I color anything, I've actually forgotten to add a window. So let's make a nice custom one. We'll make it kind of small so you can actually see it. Oh yeah, baby. That looks so sweet and cute. I might just slightly reposition it so it's above the oven. And what intrigued me so much to the inspiration picture is there was shelves upon shelves of like mugs and stuff. I want to continue that theme in my 3x3 kitchen. I want to also make the counter like maybe green. I know that's quite bold. People often ask me, how do you find bowls and stuff? Because if you search up bowl, it just comes up with this ridiculous fruit arrangement. You have to search up tableware and ta-da, like secret hidden section. And this is going to make your kitchen so aesthetic and stand out. Now we need to focus on the things that make a kitchen a kitchen. For example, a coffee machine, a kettle. Oh my lordy lord. Oh no, 1,000 left. We've been a bit crazy. I did want to add some wallpaper behind it, but I think that might be a bit of a no-no now. So we'll just have plain white. And I've realized this is meant to be a whole room, and I've not even done a floor. Since the new update, who else has this problem where you can't place floors or roofs? You have to do it custom now instead. I'm going to do some nice wooden wall trims. Maybe this will pull it back. And I did want a table in here. Do we have enough room for like a round table? Okay, I never ever wanted to use this table in my life, but we're going to have to use it. And get like literally the cheapest chairs. Oh my gosh, guys. Look how expensive these are to color. I should have just colored one and cloned them. Rule number 1. I also managed to squeeze another window in there, but we only have 200 left on the budget. I really did feel crazy getting that oven, and now I'm paying the price. It's okay though. If we just have this in like the corner, I think we can pull this back. Maybe we could have a candle, and we can't color it so it's not pink anymore. Looks like we're having a pink candle. But with that, guys, our 3x3 kitchen is done. Oh my gosh, who is that creep looking over my shoulder? Jokes, it's just me. Hi, Reese's. I am so nervous to see this, guys. We should never have bought that oven. But you know, mistakes and regrets, they are memories made. Here is the kitchen. Okay. Actually, in here, it's not too bad. I've realized I forgot to color any of the bowls and stuff. And that was like the whole point of making it aesthetic. This was definitely the flop room of the episode. But at the end of the day, it has pretty much everything you need. Oh, I forgot a sink as well. Okay, right, let's leave this room. We're pulling it back with the 5x5, okay? Come on, 5x5. Thank you, Reese's, for the budget. I always get a bit more excited for the 5x5, probably the most excited, because the 3x3 is too small and cheap, and the 10x10 is way too big. So I'm gonna go like old school and have marble. Ta-da! I think the vibe for this, rather than being cute, aesthetic, like almost bohemian in there, I'm gonna go for fancy schmancy. Not gonna lie, I really like these windows, so I'm gonna steal them to have in here. Bloxburg is so expensive. How have I spent 3,000 already? We're defo having an island in here, and I think arched counters look quite fancy. Oh, you can just tell my little Reese's cups. This is gonna be the best kitchen. Excuse me, guys. I told you I was sick at the beginning, and then suddenly my voice has just come back. It's so weird. I'm gonna make this kitchen like blue, not ugly blue, but this fun, almost navy looking blue color. I definitely want to add decals so we can have some sort of marble tiling behind the walls. So I'll put that here so I don't forget. Ovens, I really, really want the expensive oven, guys. You know what? We'll decide at the end if we have enough money for it. For now, it's time for stools. This whole kitchen build is giving me classic family home. Guys, people get so mad when I put loads of stools at my island. Please don't get mad. I think it looks nice. nice. Before I forget, I'm gonna get a sink, and I'm actually gonna put the sink on the island. Like, how baddie is that? Also, in the grid challenge videos, we get 1 Bloxburg item for each room, and I want to put a coffee machine in this room. But we do only get 1, otherwise it's a bit of like a, you're taking the mick here. Something else I think could be fun to add some detail is maybe like a little laundry bar. Was I just about to call this a laundry basket? Yeah, you actually wash your clothes with cheese and peanut butter, guys. Best way to get them clean. Since everything in here is blue, I think it would be a bit too clashy to have the appliances blue. So I think we should have them more neutral colors. If you're ever stuck for what to put in your kitchen, search up kit and it comes up with all the kitchen stuff. Oh, guys, I'm actually really liking this kitchen. Now we can put the marble tiles in. All right, so normally I use basic marble, but I found this one today. Clearly the universe was telling me, Reese's, don't be basic. And you see how that just enhances the kitchen tenfold. However, since this kitchen's so big, we've actually got so much more room. First of all, we'll decorate the island with a lovely geometric wire fruit bowl. And I think return of the stacked shelves. These are like my favorite shelves. In these, rather than having basic, boring books, we can have kitchen stuff like the motor and pestle. And I know I just dragged having books in here. We're allowed to have some, okay? They're cookbooks, all right? Oh my God, this looks so good. We'll have some tissues because you know when you cut onions, they cry. No, the onions don't cry. When you cut onions, you cry because like all the sauce from them goes in your eyes. Next, I'm going to add plants, and I would add custom plants, guys, but I think we're going to have to save that for the 10 by 10 room because then at least we have a bigger budget. We can actually afford fancy doors on this one, so double panel doors into the kitchen. Yes, please. I was thinking on these side ones, we could have the tile. It might be cutting the budget a little bit fine, but how insanely good does it look? Oh no! It's a travesty. We can't get my baby. Okay, it's fine. We'll just get this. The most important part about a kitchen is the pendants, and we can just about afford these. But with that, the 5 by 5 is finished. Let's very happily skip over. Woo! Let's open up the doors. Oh my gosh. I've just arrived at heaven. Okay, so first of all, when you walk in, we have the entryway. This is nothing too special. Some cute rainbow pictures. Here is like the main attraction. So we have the island with 5 seats. And to be fair, I get what you guys mean when you say it looks tacky with 5. Sorry about that. We also have these adorable things. Please, Onion, don't do these. Now, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. The 10 by 10 kitchen. So first of all, we get a budget of 75,000. We established in the last video, it is okay to have some indents. Because then, look, the only indents are 2 by 2s. It doesn't really matter. Then I want to have a curved part here for a breakfast area. And here we go. This is the layout of our 10 by 10 kitchen. So we've essentially filled up the whole plot. You might think I'm going to go fancy with marble again, but no, no, no. I'm going to use my new favorite wood, herringbone wood. And I was going to layer it with this texture. I don't know what sort of Illuminati is going on here. To be fair, I like to go for a different style on each of the grids. So this one is going to be all modern. Why am I moving so slowly? Am I like stuck on something? Why am I moving so slow, guys? Okay, I've just fixed it. I'm back. And when you have a room this size, it really helps to add pillars. Now, I personally really enjoy using these modern reveal ones. Anyway, now it's time for windows, and I definitely want to start on the breakfast area. I feel like this has so much cool potential. I think this is such a good opportunity to use big modern windows here. This looks like a tech billionaire Jeff Bezos would live here. I'm going to add the rest of the windows as we go. I simply can't wait to jump into this. We're going to have 3 cabinets along here, and then actually similar to the 3 by 3 room, I'm going to nab that sink. Now it's time to whip out the credit card and absolutely break my bank account by getting these. And now you might be thinking, Reese's, where are the fridges and stuff gonna go? This is what these indents are for. I was smart, you see. Very, very smart. And would you look already how much that's taken the budget down? Now we need to decide the texture, and I think wood. Ow, I really shouldn't do those noises when I'm sick. But how insanely amazing does this look? I've added the ovens in, and now I'm adding appliances, and I feel like in rich people houses, they always have like 2 of everything. The Bloxburg item I'm choosing for this room is again going to be a coffee machine, because what else am I going to put a sports car in the kitchen? Yes! Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is somebody commented, please do face cam, Reese's. I would actually potentially one day be happy doing face cam, but I just want to know, would you guys actually want to see me, like my face reacting when I'm building? But yeah, I thought I'd just mention doing face cam. Let me know if you want it from me. I want to add tiles behind here, so we could use these tiles that are already in the game. As you can see, they do look pretty cool. Okay, I think we've spent a lot of time and money on that back wall now. Let's give the rest of the kitchen some attention. Without a shadow of a doubt, since this room is so enormous, we're going to have quite a lot of these dressers just around the place. And what I like to do is add a few variants. So as you can see, I've got 4 here, and now we can make different types. And it basically just stops it looking like you've copied and pasted the same dresser 10 times. And now we have all our variants. We just add a splash of color, and now we can happily add these into like each corner. The second most important part of a kitchen after the base is the island. And you can imagine the island in this kitchen is going to be so humongous. We really need to watch our money now. I'm literally the biggest fan of this. I'm your biggest fan. I follow you until you love me. I hope you guys appreciate that free show that I just gave you. In the middle, I think it would make sense to have some of these cookers, because again, really fancy places have them on the island. And we'll put like some maple syrup so it really looks like Granny's making us an apple pie. Anywho, now over here is time for the part I have been waiting for. You thought I was just going to do a regular table and chairs over here? No. We're going to make a custom booth. We'll of course use the modern square table, because what else would we use? I meant to add ketchup, but I added hot sauce. So we'll have hot sauce and mustard, you know, play a prank on whoever sits down here. I'm going to put console tables behind them, just because I think otherwise it looks a little bit flat. Now I'm kind of stuck with what to do. So in the meantime, I'm going to add pendants. I think fireplaces could be a cool touch to maybe have like 2 here. I love this tile, but I just don't know if it suits the rest of this. So I might actually end up going back to my paintings. I've also just had the most brilliant idea what to put here. What else would you have in a kitchen? Maybe a dining table? Sometimes I'm so thick, I wonder how I've got this far in life. And we actually have kind of the perfect budget. 10,000 is just enough to finish this room. And actually, I say that, but I really want to use these as the dining chairs. But there's no way we have enough to place like 8 of these. You know what? We could use these outdoor ones instead. A table this size definitely needs a table runner. Another question I get quite a lot is, how do you make your dining tables look so fancy? The tip is literally just a table runner and then add some plates as well. Last but not least, we just need to add final touches like doors, that dresser from outside. I think having 3 chandeliers along the dining table would look so good. Wow, this is beautiful. And guys, I've just realized we don't have enough money to do the custom plants. I promise. Would you guys be mad if I gave myself like an extra 2,000 just to do a custom plant for you? Okay, I'm gonna do it, but it's only for you guys, okay? Just because I know how much you guys love custom plants. And guys, I found one which already has a plant pot, so we don't even need to use the plant pot in Bloxburg. That has transformed it, just that plant. With that plant, the 10 by 10 kitchen is done. Wow, I'm really in my singing mood today, aren't I? Here we are outside the 10 by 10. This could be a whole apartment. Okay, so here's a little pan around. First things first, we have the dining table with room for 8 people to sit. We've got a lot of dressers around the place. This back area, to be fair, is quite dark and empty. It's when we move into the real area of the kitchen, it gets beautiful. So we have a seating area again, if there wasn't enough places to sit in here. Or you could have your bacon and eggs here on the island. To this side is like fridge storage, fireplaces, that kind of stuff. The last main area is the actual kitchen, where you can do the dishes, brush your mustache. You can actually do some cooking here as well. And oh my gosh, the onions are going in my eye. And there we have it, guys. That was me building a Bloxburg kitchen in a 3x3, 5x5 and 10x10. If you guys did like the video, make sure to hit subscribe and comment down below what I should do next. A huge thanks to everyone who watched this video, and I'll see you all next time.